already. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hi, Color Me Calm. Let's see. What's up? Hi, Abby. How are you? Hi, Cats. Hi, Ellie. What's up, you guys? Hi, Kendra. I wasn't expecting to see you. Hi, hi. Oh, Color Me Calm's moody. You left for your trip. Oh, you had to go to Canada, right, Ellie? You going to Canada? Welcome in, you guys. Don't forget to double tap the screen on your way in. No, I said 8 p.m. Are you driving there, Ellie? Or are you flying? Yeah, what time do you have to go to work? Nice. Okay, nice. My profile pic is a red panda and making tea, then going to bed because I have PMS mood. Oh wow, you get to go by yourself, Ellie. That's awesome. That is awesome. I'm gonna be drawing tonight per usual. Good night, Bob. You should have been asleep already. What, Aaliyah? You said guess what? What? I'm very shocked they didn't. Yeah, that's surprising too. Oh, first you were like, I don't know about the straight locks. I like the straight locks better especially when my hair starts to get frizzy. It's not as like, I don't know, with the crinkle. Yeah, whatever. I'll keep them straight for a little while. I'm not going to school tomorrow because I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Nice. What time is your doctor's appointment? You guys, I'm like getting more and more pictures added for our coloring book. It's gonna be so fun. CC then home. Oh, you buy me? Okay, so I'm going with my friend and they kind of annoying me right now. Like in a funny way. What are they doing? Maybe next week will be better and taking gym. Yeah, that'll be nice. Hi, Mia Wong. I haven't seen you in a while, Mia. How are you doing? My thing said 9 o'clock. Oh, yeah, that's weird. It was supposed to be 8 p.m. Yeah, we get that. We understand that. Color me calm. We don't need to talk about it in the chat though. What are you guys feeling? Should I draw a animal or a person today? Animal or person? Thank you, Chinny. Is that how you say your name? Chinny? Oh, yes, awesome, Mia. We should draw together. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Mia. An animal with some lilies. I got my hair did on Saturday. You were getting braids done, right, Mia? Were you getting braids done? Where did I put my lip gloss? You guys don't forget to double tap the screen and sub if you haven't already. We are trying to decide what we're going to be drawing today. If we're going with a person or an animal. A lot of you guys want me to draw a person. I'm gonna leave that chat up for until like 5 after the hour. Hi, Declan. Thank you. BEBO, what time is it for you? It is 7:59 p.m. Don't you always draw people? The last one I drew was an animal. I drew a dog last time. I mostly draw girls, yeah. But I usually let the chat decide. Where have I been hiding? You guys, I've gone live every single day since the new year except 2 days. And everybody's like, oh my goodness, we haven't seen you in forever. And I'm like, literally, I've been going live every single day. I only took 2 days off this year. Yeah, I've done that before too, Kendra, with like a person that has an animal, like a person that has a pet with them. Remember you said livery? No, it was a typo. It was a typo. It said livery. That's why I said it, because I thought it was funny. I didn't misread. Like, I read what it said. It said livery. It was a typo. Thank you. How do you say your name? Milko? Yeah, it was funny. We back with the livery. That's funny to me. I might put something on the TV. Something on the TV to have background noise. Is that you, BEBO? Yes. Luxury Kiwi, you got us. They will become. BEBO, do you think I should pick up a pencil and draw? Yeah, Mia. You should totally draw. You should draw whatever we're gonna draw today. Draw what I'm drawing, and then you can post in the community what you end up creating. See how different or similar ours look. I'm just drawing, watching some like crafting videos. They're doing Owala marker drawings. We got 3 more minutes. I'm gonna be taking pose on this pole for 3 more minutes. Hi, just watching. Wow, your aura is overwhelming. I can literally smell it from here. I find it guiding me to a safe place far away. Oh, awesome. Why do you think I asked that question, Color Me Calm? Why do you think I said that? I feel like it's a pretty rhetorical question. That's why I didn't ask the first time you put it in the chat. Why do you think I said that? You don't know why? Yeah, I'm not going to be, explaining away everything that I do on my live streams, especially when I'm being a parent. Hi, Malaya. Oh my goodness, the the person or animal poll is getting close. We got 1 more minute. Artsy, you trying to get kicked out the chat before you get in? Why are you cussing? Yeah, I agree. I agree, Kendra. I agree with Kendra. Why are you cussing, Artsy? No, the first message from your thing says this is a B. It had said the B word. The one I just deleted. I created some fun videos now. Ooh, Mia, that's awesome. Oh, it was a typo then because it definitely said this is a B word. Did you cut yourself, Aaliyah? The message is deleted. I think it was a typo. My vote is animal. Okay, so we're going to take the vote down. Person did win, but let me see. I'll do another poll. Yes, really, really bad. Oh no, how did you cut yourself? Bye, Artsy. Bye, Alex. Have a good one. Hi, Ayuba. Mr. Goodwin. I'm glad to have you here. We were talking about yesterday to do an elephant with a crazy trunk. So the person is gonna have a pet elephant. Gonna make a girl riding an elephant. Do a Taco Bell girl. You can get an off-brand one. Okay, I'm not. Everybody wants an animal. I'm not even gonna do the poll any longer. Okay, so I'll keep this up for like 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes for people to get their votes in. You haven't made. Oh, you. Yeah, I remember seeing you because I remember Donna Seabolt. I remember your last name, Seabolt. Hi, Bryn. Oh, it won't let you vote. That stinks, Leah. How do I make an Apple Pen? You can buy an off-brand one. Bye, Color Me Calm. Bye. Okay, so we got like 5. I'm gonna keep it up like 4 more minutes, and then we'll decide if we're gonna do a boy or a girl. You have a good night. I thought you guys were best friends. Like, I thought your parents were like best friends. Just stay single, Bryn. Aren't you like 12? You don't need no boyfriend, girl. No way. It's probably for good reason. I am the Republic of you are my Ure? I don't know what that means. Oh, well. What did his mom say? Hi, crazy but cute. Remind me of what your name is again, girl. Did it just happen, Bryn? Hi, Oming. Oh no, Amji. How do you say your name? Cora. Yes, Cora. You're gonna have to probably remind me a couple of times, and then I'll remember. I'm about to draw Cora, so we're just trying to decide on the inspo for what I'm gonna draw. The majority of people saying, "Girl, I'm about to take this down." Okay. And then you guys give me like 3 pet ideas. Well, I need 2 more pet ideas. So somebody in the chat, my friend in the chat, she said an elephant. So give me 2 other animal ideas to draw. Cause the girl's gonna have a pet. So we can do like, okay, an elephant, a horse, or a rabbit. A parrot is crazy. Hi, Karsten. Hi, Kang. You're very welcome. Rabbit is cute. But I got this idea of the person riding their pet. So what if I like had the girl riding a pet elephant? I mean, a pet rabbit. Like it's a rabbit, but she's like riding the rabbit, even though like that's not realistic. But it can be like one of those very huge, like a very huge rabbit, and she's like riding the rabbit. I don't know what your dog looks like, Cora. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a large rabbit. Like she's just like riding this large rabbit. I'm about to start sketching something like show y'all what I mean. Like there's this rabbit. I just see it like being like bunny rabbit with ears, but then this girl's like riding the rabbit like it's a horse. What is a chariot? Right, like a Clifford, but a dog. Yeah, but a rabbit. Yeah, 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 like that. Hi, Nala. I don't remember your Naleli. Thank you. She says you're so inspiring. Ronnie and the Rambunctious Rat. Is that a thing? Is that did you just make that up or is that real? Is Ronnie and the Rambunctious Rabbit a real book? Naleli. It is like a wagon. Yeah, 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 yeah. Aaliyah, are you agreeing to the girl riding a rabbit? Okay, that's what we're going with. I'm about to take the poll out. I'm gonna draw a girl riding a rabbit. And her name's gonna be Ronnie. The girl's name is Ronnie. So we already got our name. Ronnie and her rambunctious rabbit. Cause why not? Let me find some inspos of rabbits. Hi, Koozie Makeup. Hi, Katie. Now draw while you waiting. Draw what while we wait? Now you guys can get your pen and paper and draw with me. And you can post it in the community tab to see. IDK how to do that with flapping long ears. How it's gonna turn out now is all up to the pencil. Cause I be trying to draw and then it end up coming out totally different than what I envisioned sometimes. So I'm gonna do my best to draw this little rabbit. I found a rabbit running and it's so stinking cute. So we're going with that. This rabbit that's running. And then I gotta figure out how to draw a human character on the back of this rabbit. My Brid, what's that mean? When will you be doing your next set of nails? Well, hopefully on Sunday. I'm actually gonna be doing my best friend's nails on Sunday. Well, I'm probably just gonna call you my god sister at this point online. I'm gonna be doing my god sister's nails on Monday. That's super scratchy. Ooh, Lord, I'm struggle busting through this sketch. I don't think I've ever drawn a rabbit before. And definitely never drawing one that was running. So bear with me, you guys. All of my bunny lovers out there. I wish Ariel was in the chat. Ariel's obsessed with bunnies. Who now has two broken noses? Right, girl. Got me working overtime. Oof, Lord. Talk about funny looking bunny. Okay. Well, I'm trying my best in my Donovan voice. I might have to change my inspiration now because I got my toes yellow today. Girl. I only got memes. This is Happy Black History Month. Thank you. I guess. I don't know if that's directed to me or because I'm black. You say Happy Black History Month? Is that a thing? I don't say Happy Black History Month to people. Not typically. It's not something I think about, I guess, often. Whoa. We won't be putting a bunny on my nose. Girl, so good at drawing. Oh, thank you. I'm looking up inspo for a girl riding on a, well, not a girl riding on a horse, but I want the horse to be like running, and I want it to be like her hair is blowing in the wind. So we'll do another layer actually, and we'll do about a head here, shoulder, arm, right, like this. And then she needs to have shoulder, head here. She needs a neck. And then she'll have back and rump. She's way too big. Back and rump with, wait, her rump would be way up higher. Okay, so we'll put the rump up, rump here, back, rump. Then she'll have a knee here, a foot here, calf. Ooh, this look crazy. Maybe because it's not natural for girls to ride rabbits. Hey, Delilah. It's like not a thing. It doesn't happen. Doesn't really happen often. Just riding. Girls riding horses. I mean rabbits. Okay, no, I don't like this. Hi, Katie. Hi, Delilah. Thank you, Natalie. You guys, my inspos are, how do you spell Valentine? Is it spelled like that?
If you have sensitive or reactive skin, you do not need more steps or more ingredients. You need minimal ingredient formulas that are actually going to respect your skin barrier. And I've partnered with La Roche-Posay to show you products that I recommend all the time for that exact reason. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Alexandra Brown, board certified dermatologist, and welcome back to my channel. As someone with sensitive skin, I am very picky on what I use, also what I recommend. And honestly, I've kind of learned this the hard way. As both a dermatologist and someone with sensitive skin, I've learned that more ingredients don't equal better results. Overdoing it is usually what leads to redness, tightness, and irritation. This is the Tolerion Milky Cleanser, and it's exactly the type of cleanser I personally look for. It has a 9-ingredient formula that melts away makeup and impurities, but it doesn't disrupt skin's natural moisture barrier. When I rinse this off, my skin feels clean, not tight, and that's a big deal for me. You guys have seen how easily my skin gets irritated, and also I love that I can use it on my eyes without any irritation. Yes, you've heard that. Coming from a derm with dry, sensitive skin and really sensitive eyes, I use this to remove my eye makeup with no irritation whatsoever. If you have sensitive or reactive skin like I do, or if your skin tends to feel tight,
Why her arms so long?
cleansing, this is the type of routine I recommend. It has minimal ingredients, maximum efficacy, and comfort for even the most sensitive skin. These are the products I trust both personally and professionally. If your skin is sensitive or easily reactive, remember that simple barrier supporting formulas are often the most effective. Drop your questions below and I will answer them. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit like and subscribe to the channel. If you have other future topic videos or questions about any other particular products, make sure to drop those questions down below. You guys know you can also find me on Instagram and TikTok at Dr. Alexandra Brown. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.
Okay. So how do we want our girly to look? Like, what aesthetic is she having? Is she cowgirly? Is she more mystical? Maybe more mystical, right? Like fairy-ish, since she is riding a rabbit. She says no. Why did you say no, Katie? Oh, this is strange. I can't figure this girl out. These angles ain't angling. Ooh, she ugly. Her face is really small. What we gonna make this girl have? Hi, Lasia. What are we gonna make this girl wear? What should she wear? What should she wear, huh? What shall she wear? Hi, Crazy BQ. Hi, Jocelyn. What should I have the girl wear, you guys? You should adopt all of your subscribers. Oh my goodness. I would go broke. How am I gonna feed you guys? How am I gonna feed all of you guys? What should I have this girl wear? What are we thinking? No, I love my mom and dad. Yeah, I like Katie's answer. What I'm gonna make this girl wear? A dress? She gonna ride a horse with a dress on? Is BEBO your real name? No, it's not my real name. Hi, Harper. Hi, James. Katie, who are you talking to? I'm gonna make her wear socks. She wearing socks. Oh my goodness. Why is this so hard? I don't stop yapping. Just know I'm trying to get my due. You not homeless. Hey, Jocelyn. Yeah, this is hard to draw. I don't know what to make her wear. Has it Sevi? How do you say your name? Sevket? Can I say Sev? What's your real name? My real name is Evon. What I'm about to make this girl draw. Where? Here, you guys want to see so far? I don't know what I'm going to make her wear, though. Yeah, they voted for it at the beginning of the, like, we kind of voted it for it at the beginning. I just don't know what to make her wear. Like, looks like she got on some high waist pants, so we might just go with that. Hi, Jade. Jocelyn, can you stop saying BEBO over and over? What's up, Jocelyn? What's up? Hi, Tay. Bye, Jocelyn. Ooh, Rich. Uh, um, Aaliyah, you gotta post it in the community tab so I can see it, okay? When you're all done. I would love to see it. I'm back. What's up, DC? Hi, Nancy. We're just drawing, you guys. Drawing a girl riding a rabbit. Well, this girl face look crazy. Hamilton. Oh yeah, when did you go? When did you go, Jade? It's a huge rabbit. The rabbit's pretty big. Good night, Katie. Yeah, Jade, I'll be live streaming. Hi, Paulina. Paulina. Is that how you say her name? Can you please play some music? Yeah, I can only play, I'm only gonna play like non-copyright music though because I don't want to get copyright strikes. I could play something though. It's just not gonna be as fun. It's not gonna be like known music, probably. I'm gonna see if I can find something. I always play this. I usually don't have a lot of issues with this one. Bye, Jade. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Emerson. Hi, Ricklin. Hi, Angels. Jamie, Trix, Pai, also BEBO is married. What did they say? Hi, Miss Kitty. Hi, Santino. My day's going good, Santino. How's yours? Thank you, Miss Kitty. Teach me your way. So funny. and Rick Lee with in the chat before. Hi, Mary. Thank you, Miss Kitty. I have a pet bunny that's white and black. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, that me. I was in the one where you do your nails. Okay, yeah, I remember that. For Procreate, right now, I'm using it's like Jagar pen. I use that one for inking. I used to use the studio pen, but then they updated and it's not there anymore, so that was kind of annoying. But yeah, that's the one I use right now. Thank you, Mary. Okay, now I'm gonna do some coloring. All right, we need to come up with some colors for our girly.
Lenny just turned 15 and my floors are messy.
What color should I make the girl's skin tone?
My son steamer.
Hi, April.
That's what you get for naming him Lenny.
Maybe mixed. We already got a name for her. Her name is Ronnie. We know that much. We're gonna do like fuzzy letters though. My music is buffering. Ricky Adam. You were the first one to pronounce Ricklin, my name right the first time you tried to say it. Oh, nice. How are you doing, April? You guys, I'm getting tired. I've been so tired these last couple of days, though. Why is my music loading? How are you guys doing? I draw a cat like I know the anatomy of them. Nice. Yeah, I don't know the anatomy of anything like by heart. I always have to look up a reference because that junk is hard. Okay, so you guys said like a caramel skin girl. Which one? When I was doing the green ones? The cat ones or the green ones? Ricklin. What about her hair color? What color should we make her hair? Give me some color ideas in the chat. What color should we make the girl's hair? She's having a tan skin tone. What color should we do her hair in the chat? Brown. Oh, these ones. Brown. I love you, but I don't feel in my cat just. Oh, Paloma, I'm so sorry. You guys said brown hair? No, it's so hard to draw hands. Hi, Jocelyn. Like a brownish, blondish color. Mm. I don't know if the blonde, like brownish blondish might not look right with her skin tone. What if it's like a reddish brown? Like a reddish brown? Let's see that. Let's try the reddish brown and see. Well, that's actually super red. Actually. I kind of like this reddish color. It's like a dark red, actually. Let's see. Oops. I'm going to show you guys in a second. Hold on. Oh, Jocelyn, I'm sorry that you were being bullied. That's not kind. Yeah, we don't do no bullying around here, y'all. What color should we make the rabbit? White rabbit? All right. That's easy for me. Hi, Mary. Blue eyes would be cute. Blue eyes for the rabbit. I think I already made the eyes black. Yeah, let me see. I'm gonna stay for the final results. Nice. Pregnant and she wear cheetah print pants. Oh my goodness, cheetah print pants. Let me see. I gotta look at cheetah print patterns. Let's see if I can find some cheetah print patterns.
We got you covered, Bumblebee! My hero, my knight in shining armor.
What's the secret to peak health? Going micro with Noom. Micro habits, micro wins. Even microdose GLP-1.
See if I can figure out how to do this cheetah print.
30 days? Heck yeah!
Now starting at just $99.
Bonkers.
I never did that before.
Bella, I didn't see you there. And you brought friends. Lots of new faces here. Am I in danger?
Whiffy good snacky snacks for kids. Better when it's bonkers.
You guys hang out. I'll be in my room. If you need anything, just holler. No.
Hello, this Valentine's Day, if you spoke to a
Hi,
loved one
Code.
before, what would
How do you
you
say your
say?
name?
Oh
Code
gosh,
Joe?
I'd probably speak to my husband. But just know that you're loved. I see you.
It's like there's this better version of me that only exists when we're together.
You're my favorite person in the whole wide world. I'm trying not to cry that it's not working. Happy Valentine's
I want to watch something. Let's see what I want to watch. See if there's anything on my For You page that's good.
You
Mariah Elizabeth. Hey cutie, how are you doing? Hi John, I'm doing fine. How are you doing?
Me, and today it's a squishy makeover. It has been a really long
I should be
time
able to
since
figure
we've
out the
done
cheetahs. I just have to like
good
look at a
old-fashioned squishy makeover.
reference.
You know, today I am gonna just kind of choose squishies myself. A lot of times I go off of unboxing requests. Today I just wanted to choose. Okay. If you're new to this series, basically I have a huge collection of used squishies who are sent to me from my viewers. They're disgusting and ripped and deformed most of the time. In this series, I like to fix them up and I create new squishy creations and characters, essentially them. So let's do it. Okie dokie. The first victim of my evil plan is this. Does she look familiar? This little child? Maybe, maybe not.
Depends on how long you've been with me. If this is your first day. Hi, sweetie.
But this squishy, even though it has nothing to do with me, it's not one of my products or anything. Somebody just sent it to me in a box. But it also has everything to do with me. I can explain. This squishy is actually stolen from my design of Scoopsy. Hey girl, welcome back. This is my original design. I painted this squishy back in 2018 as one of my first squishy makeovers ever. Since then, she's been made into a plush. She's in my guidebook. Okay, she's mine. But a few years back, some random manufacturer decided to steal my design and make this knockoff version of Scoopsy, which I did address at that time. I'm gonna say something. People have been sending me this, which is a screen capture of an online squishy that's for sale. Don't buy it. But it's still being sold, and here we are.
how rude.
Clearly, this is not
To me,
my
I don't
doing,
know if
okay?
anyone
Of course,
else.
I would never, with this crunchy, chaotic
Are you
cluster of
celebrating
sprinkles.
Valentine's Day?
No,
Yeah, we'll be
no.
celebrating.
Colors are a no.
There's
The
nothing
solid
more
chocolate drip is a
cozier
no.
than
I've
drawing
only seen this
at
squishy
night
online,
watching a
though.
movie.
When somebody actually
Yeah, I like
sent
that,
me
Miss
this
Kitty.
in a recent squishy package, I thought it would be
I
so funny to
definitely
take this
understand
squishy
that.
back. You know, it's a design that was stolen from me, and now I'm gonna take it back and give it a fresh new makeover. Also fix the eye because that's been ripped out, along with some other miscellaneous tears and traumas. But okay, I'm gonna start by sanding the squishy to make sure that the foam is prepared for paint. Once she's nice and roughed up, I started exploring the topping situation, and oh boy, I made a discovery. Turns out her eyeball was not missing at all. It was actually just shoved inside of her scalp. That's such good news. Popping that back in, it's actually going to make my life much easier here to have the eyeball, so I'm happy. The first change I'm going to make is to remove this mess of sprinkles from her head. Yeah, I have to do that. It's very crispy and crunchy up there, and I'm not a fan of the sprinkle density. It's too much, and it's a little, no. I'm just gonna ditch it completely and start with something new. One last look at this disgustingness. Stop. Scratch at it. I'm just getting started. Her scalp is now very raw and chunky. You're gonna be okay. Hang in there. Bringing in a whole bunch of random fruit squishies I found. Plus, my parts bin. I'm gonna check through here and see what I've got. Oh, strawberries, okay. Wait a second. Stop. Wait one hot freaking second. Why are there two identical butterfly wings in here? I needed those two exact wings for my baby Rosie squishy. How did I not see? What? Okay, anyway, nobody cares. Back to the fruit collection. Oh, hello, a lemon wedge. That's very old. I found this, which I like. It's a strawberry cream topping, which I ripped off of a tart. And I feel like I'm gonna use this as kind of the base and then just build around it. So I'm gonna add fruit on top because this is not Scoopsy anymore. In fact, this is Fruitsy, the fruit-topped sorbet bear. I tried adding a tiny mango, but that was ridiculous, so no, that's not happening. This mango literally did die for nothing. Sorry about that. This mini banana is cute, though.
Let's just do half.
Perfect. Bringing in a whole fruit pie. I'm gonna sacrifice this because I want these blueberries.
What color shirt should she wear? And then she has on her socks. And then we just gotta do a background.
Now I just have to work on gluing all of this together. Using some fabric hot glue piece by piece, I'm sticking all of Fruitsy's fruit toppings on her fruit head, and then also securing her eyeball in.
That's much better, isn't it?
Now all the pieces are here, but this does leave a very messy and gap-filled situation. So I'm taking some puppy paint, and I'm gonna carefully work around each piece and use the puppy paint to fully secure the pieces in place. Secure the gaps, try to smooth over the rough areas. This was a lot of puppy paint work, but Finally, I got it all fixed up. So good, so aesthetic. It's beautiful. Oh, gotta go over that eye too. And then there's a rip here and there. You know what? Let's just smooth over the whole face while we're at it. Just think of it as a face mask. After some quick finger painting, love it. Did a couple more coats off camera and boom, time for more. There were so many little air pockets and rough spots. They came out once the paint dried, so I had to go over this many times before it was looking smooth and seamless. But eventually we're in good enough shape to go over this mess with a white base coat. Oh, it feels so good to clean this up with white. It's like a magic breath of fresh air. Say goodbye to chaos and hello to new beginnings. Oh wait, forgot about the butt. Okay, now we're saying goodbye to the chaos and hello to the new beginnings. I did give her one more coat of puppy paint in white. I didn't want to ruin the beautiful, fresh new beginning, so I went with white puppy paint, but I did need to just make sure that she's looking nice and smooth.
Hey,
I love you.
For real, I do. But actually, I just want to tell you about my
Valentine's Day products.
By the way, I had to blur this spot in the background because it is a spoiler for a future video. It's the Valentine's Day 6-inch mini plushies. The box is adorable, just saying. One of my favorites of the series. It is adorable, bird with a heart head. Next. Garrett is so mischievous. Jelly holding a peanut butter heart. Sprinkles.
Adorable.
Oh, Gracie, look at her little monkey tail and her little booty heart. Finally, TV and Jelly can be together. You can.
At Marshall's, our buyers hustle 24/7 to get you great deals on the good stuff.
Extensionist mascara by L'Oreal Paris for lashes that rise 5 millimeters closer to your brows. You're worth it.
Upgrade your Jimmy John sandwich to a combo for $1 or 100 pennies. But you gotta count them.
I was like so fed up with dating that I went into it with very low expectations.
Anything while
While we're talking,
and talk?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Okay.
fine.
we met when we were 17.
Socks with bunny
We wanted
face.
to go to ice cream shop, that a mutual
You should do
friend
the
took me to.
background.
Who is this guy that's looking at me like he hates me? He's kind of cute though.
My way of flirting is just to stand there and look.
What do you mean by that,
Nothing
Rick?
came out of that until
Ricklin?
10 years later when I shot my shot.
Pink shirt and socks with bunny face on them is cute. Yeah, you guys, I'm not gonna be able to draw a bunny face on her socks.
It's not too soon
It's
to
too
talk to your
small.
doctor about Entyvio for moderate to severe Crohn's.
It'll be too
and learn
small
about
to try to do
results
that.
you need, including rapid symptom relief and long-term remission. Entyvio is the only gut-focused treatment for Crohn's that helps block inflammation in the gut and works right where you need
We'll
it.
do. You said hot pink shirt though. I'll do a hot pink shirt on her.
During or after treatment. Entyvio
I could
may
vibe
increase
with
risk of
that.
infection, which can be serious. Although unlikely, PML, a rare brain infection that can result in death, cannot be ruled out. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, sores, or are prone to infections. Liver problems can occur. Learn more about the only treatment for Crohn's that works right where you need it, and ask your doctor about gut-focused Entyvio, including the Entyvio pen.
Gut-focused Entyvio. You can pick these up at Walmart or Target in the season. Now it's finally time for color. So I went in with a tan, the very same tan color that I used for her cousin Scoopsy. What? Cousin? Yes, they're cousins. Starting with that same tan. I mean, it's not the exact same tan paint that I used 8 years ago. That's ludicrous. That stuff is long gone. But with new paint, the same color. Well, try to. Fruitsy's cone looks a little bit darker. Just do you see that a little bit? So I lightened it a bit, and yeah, I'd say that's pretty close to identical. For the top, I'm gonna go with a different color though, because unlike Scoopsy, whose face is a scoop of ice cream, Fruitsy's face is a scoop of sorbet, and it's pineapple flavored, in fact. So I'm going with a nice gentle yellow. I also went with yellow because I thought it would be a good complementary color for Scoopsy's purple. After a couple coats of yellow, I started going in with the fruit colors. Yellow for the lemon, yellow for banana, a nice pop of red for all the strawberries, and then this gorgeous blue for the blueberries. And this is looking tasty. I am loving this fresh and bright color scheme. Next, I'm gonna move in with the dreaded waffle cone texture. And I mean, I struggled with the waffle cone on Scoopsy. This was 8 years ago, but I have not forgotten the struggle of that. And you think with 8 years of practice, this would could be a walk in the park for me at this point. But honestly, I'm still struggling. I have a hard time with lines. Lines are hard. I can be strong. But I have learned in 8 years that sketching the lines out in advance is definitely helpful. I went in with my dotting tool with a fair amount of dread and started painstakingly painting the lines. I wanted them to be pretty similar in spacing to the Scoopsy lines, but they're not going to be identical, okay? I'm not going to intentionally mimic any of the wonkiness that's going on with Scoopsy. Once I got the front lines on, I tried to smooth them out with a paintbrush, and then I realized, you know what? The paintbrush lines are actually looking a lot cleaner than the dotting tool here, so I just switched completely to the paintbrush on the back. Things still got a little wonky, not gonna lie, gotta acknowledge. I'm still out here making wonky lines 8 years later. But after doing a little cleanup, I was relatively happy with how these are looking. Turning my attention back to the top half, I added some golden yellow blush and some darker yellow inner ears, plus, oh, her little yellow nose. I wanted Scoopsy and Fruitsy to pretty much have identical designs for the waffle cone, and Scoopsy has darker tan arms and feet, so I just mimicked that and tried to match that color and go in with the arms and the feet on Fruitsy as well. Then I'm going in with the same big old Scoopsy black hole eyes that have been staring at us for years, added the mouth, little eye shinies, and finally I'm going to top it off with some whipped cream to make it look like the fruit is settled into a pile of drippy whipped cream. Once that was done, I also went in and added the midsection whipped cream thing. What is that? It's similar to Scoopsy.
All right, you guys, I am all
It does kind of
done.
bother me how Scoopsy has white whipped cream on her head and chocolate around her middle, but then Fruitsy has white whipped cream on her head and white around the middle.
All done.
Well, I don't know. Something about that bothers me. I could have like yin-yanged this by adding chocolate onto Fruitsy's topping to kind of balance it out, but chocolate, that goes against the whole ethos of Fruitsy. She looks down on chocolate.
Chocolate is junk food.
And Fruitsy fancies herself as healthy because she's got fruit, okay, and because she's
Sorbet.
after a few finishing details, Fruitsy is finished.
You drew that, Miss
And
Kitty?
here is the final result. I have to say, I quite like the Fruitsy design. It's cute and bright, and on the surface, Scoopsy and Fruitsy are just happy cousins.
Scoopsy and Fruitsy.
Think a little bit deeper. Actually, Fruitsy is Scoopsy's antagonist. She is Scoopsy's evil
Ouch.
cousin. I know it's usually evil twin, but that's fine. It still works. Scoopsy is a super sweet girl. While Fruitsy, on the other hand, she may act sweet, but she's actually very judgy and condescending. We have to remember her origin, okay? She comes from theft, so of course she's gonna have a little bit of a mean streak.
Hey, Scoopsy, how's it going, girl?
Let me look it up on my phone because I cannot see it.
I see. You know how much dye is in those things? But
Do you make content,
know what's good for you, do you? Aren't you a dessert?
Miss
Scoop?
Kitty?
What? You have a waffle cone. I'm a sorbet, Scoopsy, with fruit. Still a dessert? Are you kidding me? Do you know how much fat is in that ice cream face of yours? I'm fat-free. Wow.
Okay, this is getting really personal, so I'm just gonna let them sort this out amongst themselves. Let's leave them alone. Okay, and moving on to my next project. I dug up this mushroom, which I was so excited about when I got this mushroom because I felt like it had some fun possibilities, and I've been kind of into mushrooms lately. I mean, there's Mr. Mushy, and then I did that whole set of mushroom cats, and then I mean, I guess that's it, but I think that's enough.
And you say you do.
Yeah.
I'm primarily interested in the top here. This little creature I couldn't care less
What do you
about.
mean? What is
So I
gotcha?
definitely need to replace him. And I found this little puppy. I thought this puppy was so cute. And oh, what if he had a mushroom head? Oh, adorable. I've seen this puppy a handful of times, and I felt like it is just the cutest puppy. I don't know. I'm so excited to do something with this puppy squishy. Even the colors, like, they're not really what I would have chosen for him, but actually, there's something about him. He's pulling it off. But that's irrelevant because I'm actually going to completely change the colors anyway. After sanding these two squishies, I started pulling out some of the foam within the mushroom top to give his head a little bit more space to sit. And I just kept going, trimming and ripping, and then trimming his ears off, which may have been a mistake.
Oh, so it's like you can build a character on this app.
My idea was to take his ears and place them on top of the mushroom. I thought it was such a cute idea, but when I'm looking at it, I'm just kind of bothered that his ears are so far away from his actual head. Like, how does that work? They're so far away from his head. It's just not working how I envisioned it, so I changed the plan and just decided to shove his ears under the mushroom instead.
So do you draw this stuff on like
But then I don't like it. I kind of hate it. So I
on an app, or you just like created them?
so hot, so I burned my hands. And then putting the pieces back together again. I dabbled with the idea of putting the ears on top of the mushroom again. No, let it die, girl. I secured these two pieces together along with adding the ears back in. And then puppy paint time. There was a really nasty gouge underneath the mushroom cap that I needed to fill in, so here we go, at it again, filling that with puppy paint, and then fixing up the little neck rib, and hooray, time for a base coat. I'm turning this little puppy white. Honestly, I have no clue why I bothered to paint the mushroom top white, because I'm gonna be painting it red. Not the same red that it is, but similar enough where it doesn't make sense to go from red to white and then back to red again. But, you know, that's the choice that I made. That was dumb. Here I go with my red. I went with a slightly lighter, like more pinkish red. That's kind of the red that I choose. You know, it's kind of cutesy, it's kind of pastelish, it's still red, but it's a cute red. Then for the puppy, I went with a nice light tan, kind of like a mushroom base color, which required a few coats. Then for the underside of the mushroom, I went for a brown color. It's a light brown, like pastel earth, you know? Cute. And just like that, I'm ready for the face, which I sketched on super simple and cute, and then went in with some red paint to create the blushy cheeks to match the mushroom top, blending those out as well as I can, which was quite a process. Then taking some brown paint for some dirt brown ears, a light brown eye patch, a bright red tongue, and then light brown fur leg fur, brown.
I'm watching it's another YouTube streamer. Her name is Mariah Elizabeth.
The color of dirt because he's a mushroom puppy. He's mushy puppy. I added some cute little brown spots and details to bring it all together, and then finally the white mushroom spots, which I didn't go for a pure white. I used the cream color of the puppy to kind of keep it cohesive and just soften the overall look of the mushroom. And here he is, mushy puppy. He is stinking adorable. Is he not? Tell me he's not stinking adorable. I love this guy, okay? He looks like a little baby mushroom puppy thing. He loves to play in the grass and roll in the dirt. I guess he's a toadstool mushroom, so maybe he's
Hi, Case.
poisonous.
How do you say your name?
But
KCB?
oh well, just don't eat him. I think Mushy Puppy is seriously cute. I'm so happy to kick off 2026 with 2 adorable new characters. Well, one is more sassy than adorable, but still. I hope you guys liked these 2 squishy makeovers for this week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next Friday. Bye!
All right, you guys, I'm about to get off. I am super tired. And yeah, I'm about to call it a night. I'll be on live tomorrow morning at the gym. So I'll see you guys in the morning. But until then, you guys have a good night. Bye.